I'm Riley Nelson, and today we have our first non-athlete guest, Jake Schreiman. He's the co-president of the Michigan Sports Business Conference, and he's a senior majoring in sport management here at Michigan. Thanks for coming, Jake.
Thanks for having me.
Well, right off the bat, can you just tell me a little bit about yourself and how you got involved with MSBC?
Yeah, so like you said, I'm a senior sport management, attended University of Michigan, and I attended the conference as a freshman. And just absolutely loved it. It was a great event for anyone who's majoring in sport business and looking to get into sport business. It's the best way on campus to get involved. So I attended it and I wanted to get involved, so I applied. Thankfully got on the team as a second semester freshman into sophomore year and just kind of progressed up through the ranks from there and was lucky enough to be chosen as one of the co-presidents for this year. It's been a just incredible experience. It's been the coolest thing I've done on campus by far.
What are some of your duties as co-president?
So there's a million things involved. One of the big ones is relationships. So we have relationships we have to maintain with people on campus, people off campus. We have a board of advisors, we have a steering committee. We have relationships to maintain with the Ross School of Business, School of Kinesiology. There's just kind of connections we have to maintain throughout all of campus and off campus. So that's one of the big ones. And two is we have final decision-making capabilities on really every major conference decision, from the speakers to the theme to panels. So really just kind of making these final decisions of big conference items.
Okay, so the conference is November 4th. It's coming up. It's next Friday. What are some of the highlights? What are you excited about for the conference?
Well, for the first time, we have the commissioner of a major league coming to speak. Don Garber, the commissioner of Major League Soccer, will be here. So we're really excited about that. Stephen Ross will be back on campus to speak, which will be really cool. He'll be speaking with Dan Gilbert, the owner of the Cleveland Cavaliers. They'll be doing a keynote conversation together. And we also have the president of Jordan Brand, Larry Miller, who's going to come kind of talk a little bit about not just the Michigan-Jordan partnership, but the building of the Jordan brand itself. So we're really excited about that one. There's some really high-quality speakers that are going to be really cool and really interesting to listen to.
Okay, and so in addition to having your networking event like you do in the past, you also have a recruiting fair this year?
Yeah, so during lunch, for the first time ever, students will have the opportunity to get recruited by companies where they're specifically looking for Michigan students. So we're really excited about that. You know, one of the goals of the conference is to provide opportunities for students to build their career in sports, and the recruiting fair is just the natural next step to do so.
Do you have any networking advices for students?
Don't be afraid. You know, these people are high up in the industry, but they're there to interact with students and to engage with students, and you know, they want to mentor students as much as students want to have a mentor themselves. So you just don't be afraid to reach out and approach these industry professionals who are there specifically to engage with students.
What are you looking forward to the most of the conference?
I would say probably the Don Garber keynote, just because just having the commissioner of a major sport league there is just an unbelievable opportunity, and you know, we're really lucky to have him. And I think that's just kind of something that's really going to set us apart from other sport business conferences around the country. That's
great. All right, before we go, I have one question for you. Who's winning the World Series?
Gotta go Cubbies. 108 years. It's bound to happen. It's bound to happen.
All right, well, thank you, Jake. This is Jake Schreiman, and thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
The MSBC conference is on Friday, November 4th at the Ross School of Business. Tickets are $35, and you can go to the link at the bottom of the screen to purchase them. As always, thank you for watching Wolverine Women.